Get ready for this next episode of Pinellas Live because I'm going to introduce you to the Provost of St. Pete College Gibbs Campus, and she's got amazing wisdom. Wisdom gave me chills. So get ready for this episode. All right, good morning, everybody. It's Robert Barber, your digital mayor with PinellasLive. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here today with not only a dear friend, but someone who's making a huge impact in the community and across all ages and across all spectrums, but someone who's really dedicated their life to furthering the education and just the lives of people in Pinellas County. So Pinellas Live is a 7 to 10 minute daily web show where we like to celebrate the exceptional life that is Pinellas. And how we do that is celebrating the people, the events, the exceptional places, but more importantly, the stories that are woven together to make this a great place to live. And I'm here with Jamelle Connor, and she is the provost for St. Pete College Gibbs Campus. And I'm super excited to introduce you to her today because this is going to be a series that we're going to start doing pretty frequently, which is highlighting what's happening here at the Gibbs Campus and the different opportunities that are available no matter what age you are, but right here in our home and in our community. So thanks for being here, Jamelle.
Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Awesome. So we always like to start with a little bit of context of the people that are in our community. And what we like to do is just learn a little bit more about you.
Okay.
So tell us your story.
Okay. I was born and raised here in St. Pete. And then went on to college. As I grew up, I always wanted to go to school to be a child psychologist. And as many students do, once they get to college, your path changes. And I attribute my change to instructors at the time. Okay. So you had to take, I was at a liberal arts college, so you had to take, all those courses first. So I thought I'd get those out of the way. So I took an accounting course. And the professor came up to me after and said, "You really need to be an accountant. You're good at this."
Oh my gosh.
And so I was like, okay. So I changed my major to accounting because I did like it. And then I took a computer course. Okay. And that professor came up and said, "You really need to be into computers." Now that was in the old days where like COBOL was the new
yes,
thing.
I remember. Yes.
Yes. So I ended up, changed my major and I double majored in accounting and computer information systems back then.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
So after that, I went to work for the Defense Department and worked for them negotiating contracts. Spent 3 years living over in England doing that.
Wow.
And came back and then went into private industry, went to work for Tech Data for a number of years.
Yep.
Not sure what felt. And from there, then went to Progress Energy.
Okay.
For a while, working in compliance.
Sure.
And then had the opportunity to come to St. Petersburg College almost 10 years ago now. To manage budgets and strategic planning.
Gotcha.
So
you really have, you have a depth of experience across, major industries. Really. You've seen a lot to bring that to this job, right?
Right. And I think that does add a lot because I know what the different industries are looking for and also know what it's like to kind of to move around so that when I talk to students, it's not like they need to know absolutely everything today and see how their journey and path can take them.
Right.
And so even at the college, like I said, I've been here for almost 10 years now, been out on the campus for almost 2. But I always say that if you want to really know a company or a business, know the budget, right? Because, where your money goes, that's where your values are, and that's right. Yeah. And as I would meet and talk with folks that manage different parts of the budget, I found that I was much more interested on what was happening on campus, what was happening with our students. And so at that point, in working with my boss at the time, said, I think this is a goal. This is where I want to go.
Wow.
And so really worked and was very fortunate a couple of years ago to come out here to the St. Pete Gibbs campus and absolutely love being the provost out here. Yeah. And working with the students and being out on the campus.
Gotcha. That's awesome. When Jamel and I met a few weeks back, getting ready to put this series together, I told her I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to be living here as long as I've been living in Pinellas County and not truly know the jewel that is St. Pete College, but also the Gibbs campus and really what's available here. So that's why I took this on, is because I I feel so embarrassed. But anyway, so tell us about the campus. Tell us about Gibbs Campus. Tell us what happens here. tell us about the life. I mean, there's something like 1 million students here. So, I mean, so tell us about it.
Well, the St. Petersburg Gibbs campus of the college, we're at 66th Street and 5th Avenue.
Okay.
You may have driven by and not necessarily noticed. But we are the oldest and the largest campus of the college.
Okay.
We have over 9,000 students on any given term, and we have close to 1,000 faculty and staff coming on and off the campus.
Wow.
Because we have our faculty teach on all of our campuses.
Gotcha.
We have 7 major campuses across the county.
Right.
And then our students also go across campuses and also take online classes.
Okay.
What works for them. What I love about this campus is the diversity of the campus. From so many standpoints, we have the collegiate high school on our site, which means we have sophomores in high school, all the way up to folks that are, in their 60s that are working on getting their degrees, and every age within. People from all walks of life. It's an incredibly active campus.
Okay.
Anytime I get a chance to be in front of students, I always tell them, get involved, get engaged. We have multiple events going on any given day. Some of them just having fun and connecting with each other. Others very much career driven. We have a job fair coming up after spring break, where we've got businesses coming on campus and interviewing our students for jobs. The diversity, too, related to our students, I think is incredible, and it is being shown through the arts on our site. So I've been working very hard on bringing more art onto the campus. STEM's very important, right? Science, technology, engineering, and management, manufacturing management, going into those
That's
fields.
a big part of Pinellas County community in itself. There's a lot of technology coming.
Exactly. But we just recently had a festival on our campus. It's called STEAM. And so that's STAM, adding the arts into that. So as much as math and engineering and science is important, having arts come beside that and just advancing critical thinking skills, again, building connections between people.
Sure.
And I think that's so important, and gives students a venue and a way to connect with each other and to talk and find where they have similarities to move forward. And so hopefully we're giving them a lot of opportunities, even in the form of our Student Government Association.
Gotcha.
All of them on each campus are given their own budget.
Which is a great thing.
And
everybody should be working on the budget.
And so those students get to decide how that money is going to be spent on their campus. And then they report that. They have to keep track of it. And I tell them, I'm like, no matter what you're going into, if you're going into marketing or some really artistic side of the house, for you to go into a company, but you know how to budget and how to manage a budget, that's an astounding skill that you're bringing with you. We have our one of our outstanding programs here is our Mirror program, Music Industry Recording Arts.
I saw the building when I was walking up.
So whether you're a performer or you're wanting to learn how to produce, we have some incredible labs that we've built for students to be able to perform and learn how to produce the music. And we've got a radio station on campus that we're really looking to rejuvenate with students driving it. And they're going to be at the Gasparilla Festival this weekend.
Nice.
And we'll be showing them some things through the SPC radio, doing some interviews.
Nice.
So I could go on. We have a planetarium here.
Right.
We do free shows every Friday night, 1 to 2 shows that the local community is able to go out on. So anything I can do to help students connect with the community, help move them forward in their journey, and bring the community on here to learn more about what we have.
Well, we are into our 7 to 10 minutes, and I told you it was going to go fast.
Sorry.
No,
I could just go on.
I told you to. Well, listen, I hope you guys are beginning to see why I was so excited about the coffee that I had with Jamel a couple weeks ago, is that learning about what is here on this campus and what St. Pete College has to offer, I'm just super excited about it. We're going to bring you some really great stories, and I'm hoping it's going to be really some good value for you that may spark something in you or your family or maybe somebody you know to go out and get involved, get on the campus, come talk to the leadership that Jamel's put together here and see how they can guide you. But I'm super excited about these episodes that are going to be coming up. But we always like to end our shows or our episodes with a little bit of wisdom. And so, Jamel, give us a little bit of wisdom today. If anyone out there watching today, what would you impart upon them? What's in your heart? What's on your mind?
I would say that what hits me today for me in my life, and then seeing our students and our high schoolers in the community, is a quote from Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets.
Okay.
Dumbledore says to Harry, it's your choices that show what we truly are, much more than our abilities. And there's a lot of people out there that have the ability to do great things, but it's the choices that they make that are going to drive them on their journey and what they're going to be able to achieve. And so that's what's close to my heart these days.
I got chills. I did. That's awesome.
Even Harry Potter.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's our time today. I hope you get excited about what PinellasLive is doing, and hopefully we're bringing some value to your life. But I'm super excited again about what's going to happen with these episodes about St. Pete College. And Jamel, thank you for inviting us and allowing us to experience what's going on here. So.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
All right, we end our shows by always telling you that you are loved, because everyone needs to hear that at least once a day, and you are loved. Go out there and make it great. And we're sponsored by the Moeller&Barber real estate team. So if you ever need anything with real estate, you can always hit us up. But I'm going to put a bunch of information down in the comments in reference to St. Pete College and how you can get connected. But stay tuned, because we got a lot more episodes coming your way.
Thank you.
Cool. See you guys.